So we're going to start this one in Eclipse Tower. I'm going to start in apartment 5. Bit of a mismatch of things really in here, but I think I was trying to go with like a 90s vibe originally. So another one, this is an NPC car you can pick up on the street. Yankton plate and Epsy paint job as usual. Copper rims. This is a Sentinel Coupe. Quite a nice looking car. It's not the fastest, but it's got some style to it. And another one you don't really see very often anymore. So there's a GB200. A lot of people do it up in like a rally spec. This one is rocking some Benny's spindles. Pounder number plate. Pure black crew colour. Nice little car, little 2-door. It's nice. And then we've got the old Beetle. Got this one off Disco Dave, English Dave. This one's not been merged in anyway, so it's upgraded fully in LS Car Customs. Should perhaps merge it at some stage, get a nice shinier paint job on it, but just never got around to it. It's not a car I use an awful lot. I've got the Retune. This one is on Benny's as well. Love this car. I think it's originally based on the Escort Mexico. It's a very popular rally car. Liberty City number plate on it. I can't remember exactly what paint job this is. It may be a matte paint job with a pearlescent on the top. That's possibly right. But yeah, very cool car to get out of the snow when it's snowing at Christmas time. Along with this one, which is a Retune Mark II. Another car based on a Ford Escort. This one's on Benny's spindles. Pure black pounder plate on it. Very nice sounding car, this one. Then I've got this thing. I think this is supposed to be a Volvo of some description. This one's also on Benny's. No, I did say previously I'm taking a lot of Benny's off stuff because they often don't suit it, so it was just nice to own them at one point in time. This one's on a Yankton plate. Used to use this car quite a lot. It's quite a nippy little thing. It's not the prettiest of cars, but quite nice to drive around in. And then the Silvestre. Used to get this car and the Mark II Retune mixed up quite a lot when I used to see them. Very similar body shape, very similar front end to them. This one's still on outdoor, not outdoor. Off-road wheels, sorry, not outdoor wheels, off-road wheels. Using this one in the snow, Christmas time. Found a number plate on it. Epsy paint job. Not sure you can get this in the game anymore. I'm not sure if it's removed from the websites or not, but another one sat on Benny's still. The bit is sitting number plate on it. Don't think it's an Epsi paint job, I can't remember. Might be, it looks quite reflective. This is called the Loz Speed, based on a Sierra Cosworth. Not a bad car to drive around in, to be fair. It's alright, it's got that old kind of 90s vibe to it. And then this one's quite a recent addition to the game. It's the XS4. Another Ubermac BMW style car. Very nice car to drive around in. Not sure what look I kind of going over this, but looks alright. And then the Stratum. So this one actually has got all the parts that people like to see. It's got the twin turbo badge, it's got the roof rails, the roof spoiler, and it's got the lip on the front of there. I know a lot of people like to try and grab these, missing the cup holder and the air freshener, but in general it's got a lot of the parts that are the bits that people look out for on these. It's quite a decent little car actually. It's not the fastest, but it drives alright. It's one of them cars that kind of, I don't think people get it to drive it, they just get it to say they've got it. Sweet one. So this garage originally was all electric cars, but there's a couple of randoms mixed in, like this beast. This is the MPC Sand King, the one that you find down at the RV centre, the RV shop, just before Sandy Shores. This one spawns along with a yellow one, if you're lucky enough to get them to spawn. Figured if I'm going to have one, I might as well have that one. That's the colour it comes in when you find it. I've added the eco, the number plate, possibly changed the rims on it, but other than that it's pretty much as you find it. And I've got this little bit of crazy car. This is, it's on Benny's spindles again, electric car, Komodo, 100 Gs. Used to love this when I first bought it. Amazing little motor, or not motor, amazing little battery operated car actually. The Chameleon. It's very slick, very nice. Not quite as fast as some of the more recent electric editions, but still a very, very sweet car. And then we've got the old Voltic. This one's on Benny's as well. And that's the LS Car Meet number plate. This probably is an Epsi paint job, it looks like it. Them reflections look pretty crisp. That'd be a crew colour that I had a while ago. I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with this. You can pick it up on the street, but you can't save it, so you do have to purchase this one. And then we have the Ocelot Virtue, which is an amazing car. Absolutely amazing. In fact, it's that fast I don't drive it. I can't keep it on the road. Every time I take it out I end up hitting everything that's on the side of the road, struggle to keep it on. Very, very fast. This one was free once I'd completed the the Fooligans and the Acid Lab missions and all that. With Dax, you get this for free. This one has been merged to have the Epsy paint job on it. It's very polished looking paint job. Liberty City number plate on there. I always go for the white interior when I find cars have got quite a lot of detail to them on the inside. Just think it makes it a little easier to see all that cool detail. And then we've got this, which is the Cyclone. Again, this one's on Benny's. Nice shiny paint job on it. Yankton plate. This car features in the Doomsday missions. I forget who the character, character whose car it is. I think he's supposed to be like an Elon Musk type character, but he's the guy that owns Clifford. Again, white interior, just kind of makes it pop off a little bit. Yeah, another one that's nice electric car, quite quick. This one, probably one of my favourite electric cars. It's got this very cyberpunk vibe to it going on. Pounders number plate. I think that is a standard custom shops paint job. Looks like it's gasoline green with perhaps a dew yellow over the top pearlescent. So it's stock rims, just because they were so unique it'd be a shame to get rid of them. Was on the casino wheel a few weeks back actually. You could have won that on the wheel if you got there. But we can't forget my bikes. Look, I've got a couple of bikes in here and all, a BMX and a mountain bike, and then one of these electric things. Or is that that's just is that a normal road bike? Yeah, I think one of the other garages may have the electric one in there. Not that I ever use them. Loved this car for quite a while when I first got it as well. This one's on coloured stocks, Liberty City plate, got the old Epsy paint job on it. Very weird to have a muscle car that comes in electric, but it's based on a real car apparently, so I'm sure they've made it. Yeah, nice to drive. Weirdly does the physics when you're driving, it's very similar to a muscle car. It's just there's no cool engine sound. Still pops a wheelie. Not an electric car. This is the Emperor Vector. Loved this car as well at one point in time. Used to drive it everywhere. Very, very nippy little car. It's got a very cool look about it. I think it's based on a Lexus. Could be wrong, but very cool car. I'd love to tell you what this one is, but I can never pronounce it. Another electric car. This one's got the Las Venturas number plate on it. Set of Benny's. It's got a light bar on the front, which you can just see flashing there. I think was not a standard part when the car first came out. I can't remember what we had to do to get it. I think it came out after the car's release. So not everyone that owns one of these has this flashing light bar on the front. I like this car just because the colour's great. It's a, I think it was a pure black crew colour with one of the blue pearlescents over the top. Very effective looking now. And then this one's actually my favourite electric car just because it's 4-door. It's got a very cool Another one on the car meet number plate. I think this is supposed to be some kind of Tesla. I think these have been removed now, but you can often find these in the auto shop. Comes in as a client car, so if you've got an auto shop and you want this, it's probably best looking out for it there. Sweet 2. So this one's all SUVs. First we've got the Lucian. Las Venturas number plate on there. It's on its stock rims. It has got an Epsi paint job on it. Done a few bits to it. Not really sure what I was going for with the styling on this when I did it. It's kind of rally looking, but not sure. I don't really use it, to be honest. It's not a car I take out a lot. Thought about replacing it a few times. And then we've got the Vivanite. This one's on Benny's with the LV number plate as well. Quite a lot of people are cruising around in these at the moment with the No Way Cars logo on it and the silly thing on the roof. Not done that to this one. It's quite a nice car. It's pretty fast for what it is. And I've got this, which is probably quite a bit, it's a bit ugly, to be honest, this one. Not really sure what I was thinking when I did this. This is the Landstalker XL. I have seen way prettier versions of this car, so I may have to take this one back in the mod shop and give it a fresh look. Not really keen on that red. It's got Benny's on it, which will probably come off at some point in time. It is a removed vehicle though, that's probably why I've kept hold of it. You can't get it anymore. I think it is floating about this week in the car meet or somewhere I've seen it. Then we have the Pegassi Toro, which is it's a little beast actually. Comes into the auto shop all the time as a customer car. If you do purchase one from there, you get the coloured stock rims on it as well, which is quite nice. This one's got coloured stocks, but they've got the little copper elements to them. I get it in my auto shop all the time in red and yellow. I think mainly the two colours that it comes in. Is this one on a Yankton? Yeah, Yankton plate. Coloured stocks are real nice on this. I think the Vaca or the Tempesta, one of them, have got a very similar wheel style. I've got this monster off-road wheels on it, Granger 360 XL or 3600 XL. Absolute monster of a car. This one's armoured. I think it originally came out with the agency update. It's on a panic plate. It's also in the pure black crew colour that I've got. I think I was driving this around in the snow for a bit as well, that's why it's got the off-road wheels on it. But yeah, very cool car, 4-door, so when you're doing team heists, events, missions, whatever, nice one to pull out. Cavalcade XL. Loved this when it first came out, loved the look of it. Big square front on there. This one's in a matte with a red pearlescent on it. Bit of a livery on there. Very cool car. And I've got quite a standard looking LWB. Not been merged. It's a standard Los Santos Customs job. White interior, silver primary with a, I think probably a salmon pink pearlescent on there. Regular set of wheels on it. It's not a bad car. I've got the Panic one, which is a Baller ST. It's on some Bennies, the Panic livery and the Panic plate on it. Crazy yellow interior on there as well. Very yellow, in fact. Just kind of matched the overall vibe I was going for at the time with that Panic livery on it. Then we've got another one on Benny's. This is the STD. You can get some cool liveries on this one as well. UK flag and such. Liberty City number plate on it. And then we've got the OG Baller. So this is just the MPC one. You don't see this one around as much anymore. When you pick a Baller up off the street now, it tends to be the one that looks a bit like the LWB in styling. This is the kind of old school one. I've had this a long time. Originally picked this up, I think, from a mission. Yankton plate on it. Very cool paint job when it's out in the sun, this one. But again, a car you just don't see floating about that often. Oh god damn it, wrong garage. Try again. This is the final garage in my Eclipse tower. So this one's a bit of a kind of bravado garage really. I've got the original Banshee. Not really sure what I was thinking when I put them wheels on it, maybe because they match the plate, I can't remember. But everyone's seen these 1,000 times. And then we've got the Banshee 900R, which is what happens when you take this one to Benny's and you pay your 600,000 or 700,000, whatever it is. It flips it into this version, which is an amazing car. I think this was one of the first cars I took in Benny's actually. A million ways to customise it, to change it, add a roof, take the roof off, lots of different bumper styles, spoilers, all that stuff. Weirdly not sat on Benny's wheels. It's got a normal set of wheels on it. But yeah, beautiful little car. And then we've got the GTS, which is not that old. It's on its stock rims. Black on black on black. Pound and number plate on it. Very, very fast car, especially if you're on PS5 and you get the HSW bits on there. Does make it a very speedy little car. But the Banshees, I think, at one stage were my favourite kind of car. The styling of them was amazing. Real nice. And then this one, you don't see this round very often there. If you go in the car meet, frequent the car meet a lot, this one pops up. This one's in a very cool blue crew colour that I had. Car meet number plate on it. I don't think they're the original wheels. But another one that's just got a real nice kind of body style to it. Looks a little retro, a little sporty, but a very cool car to drive around in. And then we've got this beast, which is another NPC car, the Greasley. Find this one roaming about the streets. It's very nice, kind of mid-level SUV. It's not the fastest, but it's just got a certain kind of bulkiness to it that I like. This one's on a panic plate. A bit of a purple paint job on it. I think they're probably the stock rims it comes on. And then we have another NPC car, which is a Gauntlet. This one's on a panic plate, bit of a green Epsy paint job on it. Nice car for a standard kind of muscle car you can pick up off the street. Not like you can do to it customizable wise, it's not that customizable. But still a very cool car, especially if you're a newbie to the game or you're a beginner. This is one you can easily pick up and modify pretty cheaply. And then we have the Buffalo S, which I think is another removed car now. This one's on a Liberty sitting plate, all black paint job on it. Pretty speedy car. I like the Buffalo Ranger cars, they're all very cool. Had this one quite a while. I think I bought this when it first came out a few years ago. And then we've got the standard street version of it, just a standard Buffalo. Everyone's seen this a million times as well. So it's standard rims, got a Liberty City plate on it. This orange paint job I'm quite fond of. Got that on quite a few cars. Yeah, another one, nice car to grab off the street, taking LS Customs, make it look pretty. And then I've got this beast, which is probably the car that I've drove the most in this game. Buffalo STX. It's an armoured version. It's got all the Armani tech on it that you get from the agency. This one's a pure black with a livery on it. Pounder plate. It's got its original stock rims on it. Did used to have Benny's on it, but them stock rims are pretty nice. Quite unique looking. Yeah, very cool car. 4-door, armoured, Armani tech. It's a great one. Probably one of the better ones for, you know, if you're cruising with some players doing missions and heists. This is a real nice car to have. And that wraps up the tour of the Eclipse Tower garages.
Hey gangsta.
So I think we'll probably, I've got a couple of garages stashed away at the top of the map. Probably run over to them. Let me grab a car. Probably pop across to those, have a quick look. I think there's an Uber Mac garage and a hot rod garage set up there. Did I call a car? So we'll pop and see what's in these. Not been in the hot rod garage for a long time actually. It's a nice garage to have, but not one I utilise an awful lot of. I've got a bit of an Uber Mac garage going on in here, so let's check this one out first. So starting on this side, got a Sentinel Classic. Bit of a livery on it. Not sure about that yellow on the inside now I'm looking at it, but must have been a reason I did it that colour in the beginning. Very cool car, very nice to drive. It's a Benny's car, so when you take it in Benny's, you then turn it into this, which is the classic wide boy. So this one has got Benny's on it, not merged on, just standard Benny's rims. Lovely white interior. That wide boy kit just makes it a little different from the classic one. This one's a standard paint job just from Benny's or LS Customs. And then we've got the Zion Classic, which is another one you don't really see an awful lot of anymore. Another one with a white interior, standard paint job, standard number plate on it. LS Customs rims. Great sounding car. It's got a real nice sound to it. And then this one is another one of those MPC spawn cars. So this one actually spawns up near Eclipse Tower. You get it in this colour and a yellow colour. Both very cool. This one's had a few bits done to it. It's got some Benny's rims on there. E-Cola number plate on it. But yeah, another very nice car you can get for free. And then we've got this monster, which is a amazing car. I didn't get this straight away when it first came out. It took me a long time to pick this up. I ended up buying it from after it was removed. I bought it from the auto shop. Comes in as a client car. This one's got stock rims, but I've coloured them. And it don't actually colour the rims, it colours the tyre. So you get that cool kind of orange wall on there. So a little bit of sitting number plate on it. It is an Epsi paint job, white interior as usual. And yeah, coloured stocks, but yeah, very, very fast this car. It's quite an amazing car to drive around in. But it is in the supercar category, so you'd expect it to be what it is. And then we've got this, the Rebler, sat on its original wheels. It is a nice car. This one looks like I've done nothing to this one. So it is relative all standard customization in LS Car Meet. Not sure what paint job that is exactly. But it's probably one at some stage I'll merge into a Epsi paint job, put a different plate on it. Probably lose them tints on the windows. But yeah, very cool car. This one I used for a long time when I first got this, the Reinhardt. Very nice car to drive around in. Sounds amazing, handles real well. This one is an Epsi paint job. Pounder plate on it. It's on standard wheels. This one's got a, not sure what that paint job is, maybe cream on the inside. It's not the usual white that I go for, it's possibly one of the off-whites or a cream, I'm not sure. The Cypher came out with a tuner update. Very, very nice car. Liberty City number plate on it, standard wheels. This livery that's on there, I think, is there's two versions of this. One came out and then they released the negative version of it, so I think this is the negative one. One of them just changes the whether you can see the primary on the actual livery or underneath the livery there. So that's a black car with the white livery over the top. The other version would be the slashes on it would be white and the top would be black. And then we've got this little monster, which is a GTS, quite a recent addition. This particular livery came out after the car. Not sure if they're the standard rims or not, they possibly are. This one's on the Las Venturas number plate. I've got a few cars in this blue, this Epsilon blue. I think it's a real cool colour. But yeah, very, very cool car. If you do any of the missions for the farm assist, this is the delivery vehicle you use. So it's quite nice to get them done and drive this around all over the map. And then we've got the Niobe, another real nice car. Cool doors on it. They're the stock rims, which are very cool. It's got a pounder number plate on it. Not sure if you could colour these stock rims or not. You probably can. Might be something to try in the future. But this is a pure white car, so it does look like it's got a good glow to it. It's just such a crazy colour, this pure white. But yeah, nice styling on this car. I think it's supposed to be the electric BMW, or based on that electric one, the i8 maybe. Not entirely certain. But it's got a very unique look. Very cool car. Love it. When it first came out, we're very excited to drive it around. Probably drove it around for a couple of weeks, which is quite a while when you've got this many cars, to be honest. When I say things used to be a daily driver, I usually mean I drove it for a week. Some wild creations in this garage, if I remember rightly. Oh yeah, some unusual things in here. This is my hot rod garage. So we've got this beast, the rat rod, amazing in a straight line. Try and turn it, it's not the best car, but listen to that massive engine. It is merged onto some Benny's spindles that only actually appear on the front. The back ones always stay the same. This one will be on a pounder number plate. Believe it or not, I think that is an Epsi paint job, but you can't really tell because of its kind of rusty look about it. Then we have this, which is the Roosevelt Valor edition. There's two of these. One's just called the Roosevelt, one's called the Roosevelt Valor. Not sure what the differences are exactly, but this one's not been merged in any way. It has got my crew logo on the side of it. Not sure why that's there, but looks alright. But I did used to have this kind of done up as a regular kind of old school, you know, gangster mobile, but decided to rat it out a little bit. It's all in metal paint, so that's probably brushed, or is it brushed or dark steel? I can't tell. And a gold, very bling. Then we've got these little beasts. This one's lost its back end, unfortunately. Not sure where that went, but I think they've removed this now. There is a place in the map where you can find one of these. If you head up to Beaker's garage at Palito Bay, two of these spawn up there. One's green, one's yellow. So if you still want one, you can get them for free up there. Other than that, you can purchase them off somebody else in the car meet. This one, I'm not sure why it's pink, but yeah, cool little car. Like I say, no back end on it. There should be one. You can walk straight through this back end, look, which is a bit unusual. But I've got a standard one in here somewhere. And then this, which is a Halloween car, the Lurcher. This one's on Benny's spindles as well. Pounder plate. This one will be an Epsy paint job. It's a shame the roof stays black. Actually, that'd look quite cool in the paintwork as well. But it's got this vinyl roof on it that you can't change. I do believe when you buy this standard, it's got some kind of coffin in the back with a zombie or dead body in it. Then we've got this monster, which is a big power truck, a dune loader. Anyone that uses the bunker will know that this is the one that delivers your excess weapons in the bunker. This one's just got a bit of a crazy spray job on it. Panic number plate on there and some spindles just to make it look a little different. Not really sure what look I was going for there, but it's very, very bold. Those big wheels on it. And then we've got a standard one with the back, the rat loader, so it looks like with the back end on it. Obviously the one down here has got no back on it, but I think this is more like the classic one that you find at the top of the map up near Polito, and it's possibly on standard rims, that one as well. And another Halloween car, the Frankenstrange. What an unusual motor. Yeah, this one's on Benny's as well, just because I originally put quite a lot of chrome on it, so I just needed some nice chrome rims that kind of fitted the look. These, I think, went well at the time. But yeah, available every Halloween. This one and the Lurcher. Once you purchase it at Halloween, it's always available on the website. So if you've not got it on there, it's because you've never bought it. It comes in 2 or 3 different liveries, I think, when you buy it. I can't exactly remember what they are. And then we've got this little monster, the Hustler. This one has got F1 wheels on it. There's only 2 cars I think I own with F1s on it, and this is one of them. It just adds a certain width that I really felt this car was missing, so I've added these on. So the Sprite number plate, not Sprite, sorry, Sprunk number plate. Be a great car, so much fun razzing these around. Slip and slide everywhere. Bit of a bitch to take it out when it's raining, but nice little hot rod. And then this one, a hot knife. Great car. I think this one is about 100 G's as well. Again, F1 wheels just to give it some crazy width. And weirdly, you can see they're not really connected on this car. But yeah, not merged it either. This one's just a standard spray job. Did used to have this in matte for quite a long time. But yeah, them F1 wheels are huge. I just really like the width you get with the F1 wheels. Looks nice on this. And then we've got this, the Gasser. I think this one I won at some stage, can't remember where from, probably the casino wheel. It's got a merged paint job, merged Benny's wheels again on the front, not on the back, similar to the Rat Rod. LS Car Meet number plate on it. American flag livery. I don't know why, I'm not American, I just really loved the look of the car with that livery on it. Fitted the rims quite nice, that have got a blue with a red wall on them. Shame I couldn't do anything with them back wheels, but it still looks kind of nice. Don't really see many of these floating about anymore. Yeah, cool. And that is that. So that's that 5 garages we've done there. I'm probably going to take a little break and we'll come back and do a few more later on. Do the casino, the auto shop. We've got a few more garages down that way, the arcade. And then eventually I'll work my way around to my mansions and we'll do them as well. Thank you everybody.